Welcome back to the channel. Living in Aurora, focusing on Aurora, Colorado, and the surrounding area. A lot of people know it as Denver metro area, but I'm going to talk about downtown Aurora today. So go through that here in a second. Jason here at eXp Realty, specialize in Aurora. Really, all Denver metro area. Go from Frederick up to the north side of town, all the way to Colorado Springs, out to Lyman, up to the foothills. But here, focus on Aurora, living in Aurora. Today, I want to delve into downtown Aurora, where to live in downtown. So here, have our map. As you can see, Aurora city limits is outlined. Some of these areas that aren't outlined are still Aurora mailing addresses. But what do you think of when you hear about downtown of any city? Probably skyscrapers as the lead-in scene had, taller buildings, office buildings, maybe some retail on the ground floor, walkable areas. Everybody commutes into a downtown area to work and then gets out to go home. Well, Aurora wasn't built like that. Since, as you could see, we're a suburb of Denver. Right here is downtown Denver. That's your prototypical downtown. It has the skyscrapers, business district, financial district, all of that type of stuff. Aurora doesn't have that. It's a true suburb, built as a suburb. Always have that. It kind of grew from the northwest out to going southeast and going west, a little bit northwest here. All of this was actually just annexed within the last 20 years or so, and they're building out there. So that's still relatively new. But from a downtown older perspective, if we get into Colfax is really where, if anybody were to refer to downtown Aurora, it would be the Colfax Avenue. It's Colfax Road is actually the longest city street in the United States. It goes from way on here on the east side where it breaks off from I-70 all the way to the west where it ties back into I-70 again. So a little neat fact there. But really growth has happened lately on our Colfax, quote unquote, like I said, downtown Aurora, due to the medical facilities here at University of Colorado, Children's Hospital, Anschutz Medical Campus. A lot of development there. It used to be Fitzsimmons Medical Base through the Army, and that was stopped working back in the 80s. And so all of this got developed, and it has really helped thrive the neighborhoods around here. Colfax in and of itself, East Colfax it's referred to as, does not have a great reputation, to be totally honest. Before this development, it really wasn't a place you wanted to be after dark. But with this development, that has changed a lot. These neighborhoods, Hoffman Heights, Delmar Parkway, North Aurora Division, all have seen appreciation and growth and changes with all the money that's gone into here, and even getting on the other side, Hillcrest, Sabre, Ultra. The investment that's gone in here has really helped. New restaurants have come in along this part of Colfax. Neighborhoods have thrived. So from a downtown Aurora, older neighborhood, the closer you can be to this, the better. Being on the west side of 225. There actually used to be a drive-in right here, and that got removed, of course. But the Hoffman Heights Elementary School, you have a high school, Aurora Central High School here, elementary school, here. Excuse me. All these areas are have again very much improved from where they were. Delmar Park is a popular park. We're down now south down to 6th Avenue, where they have a pool, fields, all kinds of sports and stuff happen here. Shopping, King Supers is in here, grocery store, again, close to schools and all of that, the park. And then as you get just a little further south, you got Aurora Hills Golf Course. But from, again, a downtown older perspective, if we look at prices in here, you're in the 500,000 range. You probably get some homes under that, around, the 3-bedroom, 2-bath typical home, 3-bedroom, 1-bath. You'll find those all over here. And these are the older neighborhoods that have the alleyways behind them. But again, this is where I would look if you want to kind of be in that downtown type area. It's definitely more affordable here. But as you get further away from this development, it can get worse as you go northwest into here, as you get closer into Denver. Not necessarily a preference place to live from just crime perspective. But as you go south here, and we get into, we'll call them the city center. So like you have City Center North, that's where our Aurora Mall is, around the golf course. Things definitely improve. Price improves or increases. Size of homes increase. Little more desirability. As you get on the east side of 225, again, that desirability does kind of fall off as well. You get into some places where trailer mobile homes are. Again, smaller homes. There's some pocket, I think I highlighted a gated community that's in here. But really, as you continue to go south, I don't want that. South and east, it continues to improve. As you can see going out here, you got Buckley, which has been around forever. They've changed it to the Space Force Base. A lot of military live down in this area because they have an entrance gate here and an entrance gate off of Mississippi right here. So this is a nice entryway for the base and for everybody that works there. But again, some kind of downtownish areas is really the city center for shopping. So again, Aurora doesn't have office complexes, office buildings, and have them grouped together. They do have office buildings, but they're spread apart along 225. You'll find them, businesses that operate there, but it's really a neighborhood suburb. Aurora was definitely built on single-family homes, condos, townhomes, and ensuring people have a place to live to feed into Denver. Because again, when all of this was built and developed, it was a suburb of Denver. So as people wanted to get away from the downtown Denver and get that suburban feel, that's where Aurora grew out of that. And then you're just getting further and further away from any type of office buildings. Aurora doesn't have, like Parker has, the downtown kind of old school shopping. Any of that is in along the Colfax corridor, but shopping is what's been developed recently. Again, right here around the Adenschutz Medical Campus. And then again, it gets worse and worse as you get into Denver, unfortunately. But I wouldn't, depending on what you're looking for of a house, where you're working, if you are coming into the medical campus, if you're coming into Buckley, we get a lot of transfer people for that. If you're coming in for the airport, as they are building, out here closer to the airport, the Aurora Highlands is out here. New builds, definitely not downtown by any means, but it's close to the airport. So if your job is going to be at the airport, it's a good place to look at. If you're going to be downtown and worried about a commute perspective, you could be close to I-70, close to Parker Road. Public transportation can help out there for the light rail. goes down 225 both ways, I-70 and I-25 getting into Union Station downtown. But again, biggest thing I want to clarify is if you think about a downtown city, downtown Denver, San Francisco, Boston, New York City, Chicago, that is more focused on Denver. Denver has that downtown environment, and I'll dig into that in another video. But from downtown Aurora specifically, it's not set up that way. It's truly a residential city. Started out that way, and services to support those residences, from the strip malls to shopping, the Aurora Mall, bigger indoor mall complexes, few and far between office buildings for the business sector. But that's kind of it. So that's the biggest thing I wanted to dispel in this video, is from making sure you understand Aurora, suburb of Denver. Denver has that downtown area, and definitely some nice places to live downtown Denver. From Aurora, it's purely a suburb. It doesn't have that downtown feel in anywhere within it. Closest we have is Colfax and around the Anschutz campus there. Other than that, you have some industrial areas. For the most part, as you can kind of tell on the map, it's all residential. So that's what really makes it a good place to live. It's you're not going to run into much outside of just the residential and stuff to support you around your home, and recreation type stuff. So again, any questions coming to Denver metro area, coming to Aurora, what's affordable, what you'd like to see. I can pull up actually real quick our here we go. So Aurora, 3-bedroom and 1+, to give you an idea. Single family prices in these areas that we just highlighted. So as you can see, here's the medical campus, and here's still labeled Fitzsimmons. So you got 450, 424, 385. So you can find some single family homes that are affordable. And then as you start getting further away, you'll see how the prices kind of slowly grow. From that, starting to 500s, getting over 500. So these are just three bedroom, specifically, not more than 3-bedroom, not less than 3-bedroom. As you can see, there's a good amount of homes for sale around here, and prices, you get up here closer to the airport, 500 range. You getting further away, you getting more and more expensive as you get down south here. But still within a pretty good range, you could find a nice home under 500,000. So again, any questions on that? Jason with eXp Realty. I'm here as your local expert. Have a great week.